Hey, it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. Let me do this. Sorry if y'all hear the grass, people cutting the grass. Hopefully, y'all don't. Okay, what's up? Good morning, everybody. So, I just want to hop on here right quick because it's so much easier than having to do stuff. I am swamped with work. And so, I just want to ensure that I update you guys right quick. So let's hop right on into it. Good morning, everybody. All right. So as everybody know, hopefully you guys can see this. There was an update on the docket for the peace orders. If I go back, remind you that there were two active peace orders that were on the docket, and I know y'all can't see right here, but it's the the two from the last one, however you want to say it. But as you can see, it says peace order, and then the assault charge. So, clicking into one of those, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So as you can see, it shows now that the order is valid until December 10th, 2027. So they pretty much gave them a 7-day temporary orders, and I will explain that in just a second. But the orders have been extended until the 10th. So those were temporary orders. So it's a process that it goes through. It goes through the interim, and the reason why it was like an interim is because when they submitted the application, it was went to the commissioner's court. The court was closed. So normally you have to have an interim hearing, and then they'll set the temporary orders hearing, and then they'll set the final order hearing. But I'll go over those in just a second. Hey, good morning, Rosin. Good morning, Buttercup. M M Denis, I believe that's it. Natasha, Aaliyah, Jax, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so if y'all are just coming in, the peace orders have been extended till 12/7/2024. So here you do see where it was filed. And as I stated before, this is a default time. It does not mean that these peace orders was entered in prior to everything that went down. It is a default time. I stated this on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on my YouTube Instagram, not my business Instagram, my business Instagram is just Your Fave Paralegal, but my YouTube Instagram is Yourfavparalegal_Cassandra. So don't follow me on my business page because I don't do no nothing in relation to YouTube is on there. Okay, so the interim hearing, pretty much when they filed it was on 11/29. Today they had the temporary orders hearing, and that is extended until through the 10th. And the 10th is when they have their final orders. So on the temporary orders, it states again that the person cannot abuse, cannot be in contact, and cannot enter their residence. Okay, they can't be around them, they can't touch them, they can't contact them, they can't do any of that. All right. If I go back on the other peace order, so it is safe to say that if this peace order is from Chrisean against Ronny, then she did show up to court and she did tell her side of the story as to what happened. Also, this peace order has been extended until December 10th, 2024. All right, so the final hearing will take place on December 10th, 2024. I also posted on my IG. This is for Maryland. Okay, every state, every jurisdiction has their own way of doing things. So I don't want everybody to say, "Oh, well, you're in Texas, blase, blase, blase." Trust me, as a paralegal, what I do is I read the local rules, the court rules for that particular jurisdiction, so I can make sure that one, if I'm working in that capacity, that I understand what their rules are, so I don't have to go back and do anything over. But two, if I'm providing information to y'all, it is in regards to that particular state. Okay. Um, what up? What's up, Coco? Who else came in here? B Money, Sun, what's good? Shamika Johnson, what's good? Mo 131, Scorpio Moon, what's up? What's up? What's up? Um, Buttercup stated with a peace order TRO, is he allowed to mention them online too? That here's the thing with that. With the temporary, I don't know. I don't have their specific orders, so I don't know what that all entails. I know in Texas we have detailed temporary orders because I draft them, and that will also include you can't, speak bad about anyone such and such. So I don't have you know what, I think I might pull up a peace order for Maryland and see exactly what it entails. Hold on, I'll do that in just a second. That's a good question, I forgot I could do that. So not to make a comparison, but when Tory Lanez had the restraining order with Meg, he was not allowed to talk about her directly or indirectly. Yes, and that's normally what is in temporary restraining orders and temporary orders. Um, and I know for Texas, but I'm about to pull up one in my system. And I can't stay on here with you guys long because I got work to do. It looks like Maryland courts work pretty fast. So what's the excuse for why his paternity suit? That's hmm. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that. People be thinking I'm crazy, but trust me, and if y'all haven't watched the application, the Maryland application child support division, please go back and watch that video because I broke that down. As I said before, they do not provide you with an attorney. That is something that the non-custodial and the custodial parent has to do on their own. The attorneys that are with the child support division office only represents the child support division office. If they are going to establish paternity, that paperwork that supposedly he, you know, got waived for $15. That's how much it was to submit. If he actually submitted and they are going to go through with paternity, then something would have been filed with the court. That's the only way that you can get a court order. Hence, court order. You have to first establish paternity, and you have to file a petition with the court to do so. That's that part. No, a warrant has not been issued for Ronnie just yet. Only a summons, and I'm pretty sure for that assault charge, a summons has been issued, and on there it possibly has a date in which he has to um show up for court. Now, if he does not show up for court by that date that they provided on the summons, then that's when a warrant will be issued for his arrest. All right, so going into the peace order, like I said, I posted this yesterday. So everybody knows that a peace order is pretty much the court ordering for an individual to stay away from another individual and refrain from contacting you. But here is what I wanted to. All right, so what happens after I file my petition? And I'm gonna take this off because hell, everybody can actually go here, and I'll blow it up. So if you file your petition with a commissioner when the court is closed, you will have an intermediate interim hearing where you will explain the events and behaviors that you believe were abusive. If the commissioner finds that your relationship qualifies and an abuse occurred, sorry, they will issue an interim protective order, which will last about 2 days. That is exactly why it happened on Friday, right? And she had court on December 3rd. All right. Your papers will include a date and time for your temporary hearing. Okay. So y'all see when the temporary hearing was when? All right. If we go back, temporary orders hearing, December 3rd. At this hearing, you will explain what happened to the judge. If you filed your petition during court hours with a clerk of court, this will be your first intermediate hearing. If a judge determines your relationship qualifies and abuse occurred, then, they will issue a temporary order which lasts for 7 days unless the court extends it. So, at the temporary orders hearing, that was today, they extended it for 7 days. Okay. Keep in contact with the court as it schedules your final hearing, which is on the 10th. And that's why we see final. Both individuals may be at this formal hearing and offer testimony and evidence. Now, what are the safeguards in a peace order? And I'm sorry, I just clicked off the chat. All right, so orders granted at the beginning of your case. So whether it's interim or temporary orders, it can order a person to stop abusing, threatening, harassing you, have no contact with you, stay away from your home, work, or school. Orders granted at the end of the case, which is in the final orders, the final peace orders, may have those safeguards listed above, plus the following additional provisions, which is counseling, mediation, courts, and court costs paid for by the respondent. How long is the final peace order in effect? So, as I stated before, I didn't know if it was up to 6 months or a year. It just depends on the situation. So, in Maryland, it says up to 6 months. The court may extend it up to 6 additional months. So, between 6 months to a year, it just all depends, and that is determined by the judge. Okay, so hopefully that explains to everybody how this happened. So, as of right now, the peace orders for both peace order cases, they're temporary orders and they have been extended until December 10th, in which December 10th they will issue the final orders. So we will see whether or not the order will be extended to 6 months or an additional 6 months, which makes a year. All right. So I hope that made sense. I just read y'all what Maryland says. I already answered that. Good morning, Angel Wings. Did she show up? She did. And it has been extended to the 10th, as y'all can see here. So the temporary orders have been extended to the 10th, which is the final order hearing. And then the judge will then ask whether or not, well, not ask, they will determine if it will be extended for 6 months or up to a year. All right. So hopefully that explains it. So as far as what is in the peace orders, it can list, even though it may not show up here. Um, Even though it may not show up here, I'm pretty sure it's going to have more additional detailed information as to what that person can and cannot do. Well, I wouldn't even say cannot do. All right. Good morning, Robin. I really hope these charges stick. Maybe he'll just give up on this paternity suit. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, I want him to go through with it so he can hit the brick wall. I've always said that. Because if there has been paternity already established, then that's a whole nother different life. Good morning, Gracie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So if you are just coming in, the peace orders have been extended to December 10th, which is the hearing for the final orders, in which the judge will make a decision whether to extend it 6 months or to a year. That's it. One thing that I was gonna do is, hold on, let me pull up a template for Maryland peace orders to see exactly what's in there. And with peace orders, you're not going to really get, well, Maryland doesn't show anything anyway. Maryland peace order application. I might have to find it and then probably just do a freaking video on this. My dog is snoring. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna go through all this because I got work to do. But yeah, so that's it. That's it. That's all. So we will just have to see what plays out at the final hearing. Both of them have to be present, and the judge will make a determination to extend those orders. That's it. That is all. Thank you so much, Cassandra, for keeping us informed with what is going on with this case. You are very welcome. You're very welcome. I know I have other cases that I am working on, but as I stated on my Instagram, work is my priority. It's December, and so these attorneys are trying to get all these cases out, and I got pro se work to do as well. So I'm busy. Katie said, "Hey Cassandra, talk wait, talking about it was a false DNA, like he was there because he don't like Chrisean for." Yeah, this is crazy. Glad she's standing on business and not letting the clown use her for clout. Yeah. So, yeah, so I just wanted to hop on here to, give you guys an update. I think it would be easier. I will be making an update on Instagram. But yeah, that's that. And so y'all won't hear from me about this case until December 10th. And as far as the assault charges, I am waiting on paperwork to see exactly who filed the assault charges. And so once I get that information, then I can update you guys. But as of right now, the only thing that has been done on the assault case is that an summons has been issued, because anytime you file a lawsuit, right, you have to serve the other party. And that summons is going to say, hey, Ronnie, here's a date that you need to be at the court. And if you don't show up for court, that's when a warrant is going to be issued. So we just have to play the process with Maryland and let them do what they're supposed to do. All right. Oh, whack. Oh, I'm not studying him. I'm not studying him. But hey, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Unfortunately, I'm going to turn the comments off because I'm tired of having to go back and forth. So just like, share, and subscribe, and y'all could comment elsewhere, just not on this channel about Chrisean or Ronnie or anything. I'm just bringing y'all the court news. That's all. That's all I care about. Y'all have an awesome Tuesday. Stay blessed. Bye.